thinking about, Traveler? Oh.
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on!
Well, all right. Now,
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sound.
this is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are three great heroes at the first, a warrior of most importantly,
Yeah, he's super strong!
Hey, just let him. The man telling the story keeps looking the.
the second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his goal. The third hero is not only with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, under his suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became in the beginning until someone set themselves aflame. Only then, anyway, the Traveler and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more?
I loved it! Yeah, and
Hey, it's supposed to be might. No, it's might.
no, it's might! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're... Also, how did they get this close? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That... Still... Ahem! What
Following orders.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even...
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not my original plan. I was told they were...
So that's what happened.
Precisely!
Oh, you...
A golden-haired trap, your exploits and...
Wow, we're really famous at this point.
It's truly my lucky day.
So,
You'll be generously...
Well, at least he got straight to the point.
You know the great shaman
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked? Yeah, Seatload?
I heard about that. If you manage it.
Oh yeah, we
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes, according to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, according to legend, the battle was triggered. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none of the color and trap all the enemies.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of... That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but... Historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I needed to be factual. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Seat Lally, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Sitlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty that... Who knows? All right, we'll help you convince Seat Lally.
Of course.